of Wills.
Okay.
First time, first black in that position in that county, man. We still having first. This late in the game. So y'all check out Tanya Barnett. Vote for Charles County. Register of Wills.
You want to know what we also having first about?
What we got a first about,
baby? First talking about them booties.
Them booties.
Yes, that's all I'm scared about.
Connie, how you feel about us talking about some booties?
Bring it on. Just bring it on.
Hey, Connie, let me ask you a question.
What's that?
From a female perspective.
Yes.
When you see a woman with a nice booty, what do you say?
I actually appreciate a woman with a nice booty as well.
Yeah, we respect.
Because it's a lot of work to get to that end. Even if you're paying for it, it's either a lot of money or it's a lot of work, a lot of squats or a lot of dollars. So
and listen, later on the show we got my man Sean that's gonna come on the show. Sean is a personal trainer. He's gonna talk about health. He's gonna give y'all some tips of what women can do to get their booties right and tight. He's also gonna talk about the other side of that, the surgery aspect, because it can be pretty dangerous going out there and buying asses. You know, buying asses depending on who you're buying it from.
Can't just buy it off the shelf.
Can't
just buy it off the shelf.
You can't use Bitcoin for asses nowadays. You understand what I'm saying?
Damn.
You gonna mess around and have a lump side
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
booty coin. You can't. No booty coin.
You just pay cash for it. You know. Don't pay cash, don't pay pesos. So we're gonna talk about the app. DJ Smoke, how you feeling today?
Oh, where there's smoke,
lovely, baby.
Fire!
Fire!
DJ Smoke, you killing him today. What you got off a date or something like that?
I know.
He said killing with the show.
Hey, Smoke, you celebrate some things this week. You got some things going on, man. What's up?
Just launched my company, man. So I just got my LLC today.
Congratulations.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You gotta own your own stuff nowadays. Congratulations.
You gotta name and dash and shit.
Yeah,
that's right.
But you gotta own them the right way. Thank you for going out there getting your paperwork and stuff like that. So you can be paying taxes and everything.
Yeah, LLC, baby.
That's right. No turning back now.
Hey,
you sure it's not? What's your company? Love. What's LLC stand for? Love Luscious Company. What's up? Luscious Love Company. What's up,
Mike? That's his incorporation, man. That's his incorporation, man. But I tell you what, we got an exciting show that's going to be for y'all. We're going to talk about butts. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about self-esteem. We're going to talk about those women that's out there that's competing. It's a rough world out there if you're single. Matter of fact, if you're married too and you got a man with a wandering eye. So we're going to talk about the physical aspect as well as the mental aspect that's behind being sexy out there. But the first thing I want y'all to do, we about to go to break, and I want to show y'all something. I want to give y'all an inside look about, you know what I mean, what do men really think about?
I'd like to know.
When they think about asses. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
So, Jacob, I tell you what, Gentlemen Sweet Fun Radio's back. Go ahead and quick that first commercial, and we're going to talk about what do men think about when we think about those luscious.
The booty, baby.
Marcus, you toss salads?
What?
Don't do it! Hey! Don't do it!
The butts have got the people talking.
You know, the boobs have really been in the forefront. You look at something like Baywatch. But what about the butt? You know, and I think America is ready for the butt.
I just feel like they're getting better these days. Like nowadays, I don't know, it's probably something in the water.
Women eating better, I guess. I really don't know. It started from Sir Mix-a-Lot.
But that was like 25 years ago.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, he likes big butts. We all know that.
Now we have people like Kim Kardashian,
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj did.
And that's just too big. It's too much. I wouldn't know what to do.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Here's a nice butt, you know. Get that butt. First I gotta do it this way. And if it starts.
Kim Kardashian versus Jennifer Lopez. I feel like I wouldn't even be able to penetrate her, but J-Lo, I feel like she's gonna give me a workout.
Definitely had a lot of daydreams about J-Lo, man.
I like the surprise jiggle. That's my favorite jiggle, where it just seems like everything's static and then just like a little tremor, just like a bit. You're like, oh my god.
However, I do not think it's actually the butt clapping. I think scientifically it is the butt against the thigh.
Well, it's not like the sound of the skin.
I don't think it's the cheese.
T and A. You know, T first. Who made that rule?
Because when you look at A-N-T, that's a word.
Ant.
Ant.
Yeah.
You would have anything to...
Nothing to follow that.
Yeah.
Hate on me.
Hater, baby.
You got some hate going on?
Hey, yes, sir. I got some hate going on today, baby.
Okay, go ahead. What
Listen,
you
man.
about?
So we talking about women with the big booty.
Yes,
we're
the
talking
luscious.
about the booties,
Yes.
right? Okay, we got some serious stuff we're going to talk about with that.
Okay.
But I got some stuff that's real serious I need to hate on right now.
What you gotta
okay,
do.
as far as the ladies are concerned.
Okay.
Now, listen. It's okay to have the weave and the eyes and, you know, and the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
But listen, can we at least get it to match, though? How you gonna have? Listen, and you got, nah, man, come on, man. When they get the fake hair, right, or the hair, they got, and they got the real hair. The real hair can't stick up. The real hair
you gotta be laid down. You are right.
Like
you are
this,
right.
you
You
know
are
what I'm saying?
right.
So if y'all do that, can you please lay the natural
All
down?
these requirements.
Hey,
Come on
hey,
now.
listen, can we lay the real stuff down? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And
I
then
feel you.
and then also, ladies, when you wear contacts,
Ooh,
okay,
yes.
when you wear the contacts, please make sure that the contacts stay in place. Don't be looking at me trying to be all sexy and you got a contact that's doing a wobble. That joint's sliding around all up in the eyeball. You know what I mean? Yeah, the contact is over here and you looking at me. So I'm gonna need y'all when you're getting tight, get right. We appreciate that as men, don't we, Jay?
Love yourself.
We appreciate love yourself. That's right.
Yeah.
We love you. All right. But when you go on a rocket on the stuff that you're buying, rock it well.
Do it
You know
well.
what I mean?
But
Take
I
your
thought it
time.
was about the booty, though.
Oh, it's all
It's
about
about
the
it.
it's
all of
about
that.
the
All of
booty.
that is
Listen,
irrelevant.
I tell you what, you got some hate to give.
Well, you know what? Now that he's trying to hate on my female,
Let me slide back. Let me. Oh.
one thing that I do hate about men when they get dressed and thinking they're fresh to death, when they have a pot belly. Now, I'm not hating on the pot belly itself.
Yes.
My hate is when you tuck your shirt in and cinch your belt up and accentuate the pot belly, and then you walking like you're sexy. It's nothing more unsexy than you walking in there with your Miami Vice t-shirt on.
Oh, yes.
And you might even have a designer belt on. I mean, I see your belt,
It don't
but
matter.
your stomach is overlapping it. It's so not sexy.
I got
And
you.
my eyes are not drawn to you. Could be the handsomest dimple, what have you.
Yes.
But I'm going to be looking, and I hope you don't mistake me thinking that I'm looking at your junk,
That's
because
what
I'm
you're
not.
doing.
I'm
That's
not.
what you're doing.
Your
Yes.
belly is distracting me.
Yes.
Please hold it in. Maybe they should have some Spanx for men. Something, because that's not cute. And I think that y'all think that you can get away with it, but you really don't, because
feel
we
you.
talk about it. We
Hey,
talk about it.
Hey, listen, we got Sean coming up. Sean is the personal trainer. He's gonna help us out. Men, keep your bellies together.
Yeah,
and
keep
women
your
keep
bellies
your
Suck it
asses
in,
right
suck
here.
it in,
We gonna
suck
talk
it
about
in.
I tell you what, y'all doing a bunch of hate, man. I just want to give some ICUs, and this is not about no booties or hair or eyes or buckles and belts and all that. But I want to give a special shout out to my little nephew. Right, I'm gonna put his picture up real quick. That's my little nephew right there, Marquise Darford. Listen, I really rock with this dude. This dude is like 21 years old and he's running things, man. He just really completed this special program. He knew college wasn't his move, so he didn't really want to go to college. So he grinds. That man got about 7 jobs like smoke, man. He just be grinding, man. And so he went to this program, and after he finished completed program, it was for like a year or so. He got a management job down at Freddie Mac, making dough.
That's
So I tell you what, he's already making moves.
That's
He,
what's up.
He's one of them dudes that's real smart, man. He sent some invites out. He just got a new apartment. So he sent invites out for everybody to come by his apartment, and don't forget to bring something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
You don't want to say housewarming.
Yeah.
Too feminine.
That's exactly what it
So I tell you, Uncle Jay will be there, but it ain't gonna be with everybody else coming. Don't expect me to bring nothing too nice. I'm gonna go through the stuff that I don't want anymore, and that's what I'm gonna bring.
I can dig it.
Yeah, but I'm proud of you, man. Shout out, Lil Mark.
Congratulations.
Shout out, Lil Mark.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, but that's all I'm gonna do as far as being good on the show, because the rest of the show, I'm getting rowdy, so I'm just gonna do what I do. Y'all already know what time it is. It's that time right now for
You Posted It.
So you know how this goes. I done looked everywhere. I looked through all the internet and everything, finding the craziest things that I can find. Y'all wait till I show y'all the thirst trap, the life trap of the week. All right, so let's put that first one up. We're going to keep it a little conscious. You talking about weight and all that. What's the first one? Here you go. every man can't date a thick woman. She says can't handle them thick. Maybe you just ain't got enough dick. You understand what I'm saying? So if you gonna mess with them thick girls, you need to make sure you can get behind all them buns to get to where you need to get to. So you know what I mean? Found that out. Everybody don't leave me like that. You already know. If you gonna mess with them thick, you better bring that dick. Let's go to the next one right here. Listen. This one right here had me rolling. It says, imagine your girl came home in bed and, you know, she's chilling in bed. You tell her a joke and boom, the nigga underneath the bed starts laughing.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you. But hold on. Don't show him that, Jacob. I'm about to show y'all the thirst trap of the week of your life. Are y'all ready for this one right here?
Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead and crank the thirst trap right here, Jacob. This is exclusive. No. This is exclusive right here because when we talk about ass, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about ass.
Yes, sir.
I want to show y'all my ass. So what I did was, this is my wife right here. I want to show y'all niggas how I roll and what type of ass you got to be to mess with a dude like me. That right there, that's Lady the Body right there.
I'm out.
AKA Shirlette Russell now. That's the type of ass I roll over with every night. So if you ain't packing ass like that wherever you are, don't even holler at me. Little booties need love too. I just can't give it to you, right? Shout out to my wife. Love you, baby. Hey, there you go. You posted it. You understand what I'm saying? Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Hey. Listen. Wow. So, man, it's crazy. We talking about it's not your beauty. It's your booty. Talk about it. Connie.
Yes.
Connie.
Sure.
Do you feel that some of the men that come your way, they care about women that got bodies or women that got fat asses? Tell me about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that men are visual for one thing. We all know that. So they do go by you're pretty. They do that. Okay. But that may be the first thing. But the second thing is always going to be looking around, try to take a sneak peek, see what you're working with, how those hips are looking, how that ass is looking or whatever. And I have seen men reject women because they weren't packing in behind. So that's very, very important.
So let me ask you this, Connie. Let me ask you this. So you walking down the street. Now, Connie, you know, you got a little something going on, right? You got a little something going on. So how do you feel when your man, when you walking down the street, you see this big body, big booty, delicious, scrumptious thing walking past, and your man does a little slick look? How do you feel about that?
Well, the thing about it is, my man doesn't have to do the slick look because I know that men are visual and I know they're going to look. I would get more upset if he tries to do a slick look. Just look, because I look too, and I even will remark on him like, "Damn, her ass is big as hell."
Okay, see, that's some
look
grown
at that,
woman
look
stuff
at that
right
there,
there.
you know, and he'll be like, yeah. So sometimes he'll take it a little bit too far.
Relationship
I didn't
goals.
agree with me.
Are you taking it too far though?
No, I don't need all that agreement. Just so you ain't gotta be so enthused about it, but right.
That's a trap in itself, you know what I'm saying? You think you and your girl chilling, she said, nigga, you laughed a little bit too hard. You know?
And that's
you gotta watch yourself right
tread that water lightly.
You gotta tread it very, very lightly. But do y'all think that men are obsessed with women with fat asses?
You know what? I think it's actually, I have a coworker, a white guy, close friend of mine, right? He doesn't like it.
Yeah, I was going to say that. There are some men who are intimidated by it.
You know what I mean? Really? Yeah, man. He wants some skinny. It was funny because I was pointing them out to him. I was like, okay, you like her? Do you like her? Do you like her? He went to that skinny joint that was damn near assless, you know, and real thin, you know. She had a little something going on, but it wasn't like the voluptuous type of thing that we as men.
Yeah, and it is cultural.
I think it's a cultural thing. You know what I mean?
Even though that's evolving now, but
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is true.
The thing that gets me, because I spend a lot of time on Pornhub, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I really do. Have you guys heard of a pong? Have you heard of a pong?
A pong.
It's a fat ass white girl. So that is one of the biggest categories out there. Thick white women that got bodies like you wouldn't believe.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna tell you, maybe some white guys don't like that, but you know, these sisters out here, I'm calling my white girl sisters too.
Yes, sir.
Y'all eating them red beans and rice. Y'all eating what y'all need to eat, and y'all doing it.
But you know what? One thing with that, and we were talking about this not too long ago also.
I'm getting excited.
So it seems nowadays, now the sisters got it natural. They got it natural. But it seemed like those sisters, this is true. It seemed like most of the sisters are more concerned about their hair and their fingernails than they are physical fitness.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. And I think that's what white women tend to have over black women is the fact that they go out and they work out for the most part. Now, Connie's in good shape. Connie's in great shape. You know what I'm saying? So
it can be seasonal though. It can be seasonal. It can be seasonal.
You mean? But see, they say you're supposed to work out hard in the winter. That's when you build your summer body.
Right.
Yeah.
But there comes a time where you'll just say F it.
Yeah, right.
And then when spring come around, like right around this time, this is when you get in there and you double up, like that episode of Martin, you trying to catch up, whatever. Yeah, so it's not always consistent. It's hard to be consistent sometimes.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna look and see if people are really obsessed with ass, and we're gonna do it in a funny way. So I got another video that's about to come to y'all. It's time for us to take a commercial. It's the Gentleman Sweep Show.
Fun TV is back, baby.
That video. Let me see if this is really true. Are we obsessed with fat asses?
We live in a society where everybody is obsessed with ass. Like, I ain't never seen people so obsessed with ass. We got booty pop panties, people getting shots in their ass. They even got sneakers that when you put them on, you walk in, your ass just pump up while you walk. Like, I ain't never seen people so obsessed with ass. And I'm convinced it's not big ass that they obsessed with. Oh no, it ain't big ass. Because my aunt got one of the biggest asses in the world. Oh yeah, my aunt got one of the biggest asses I've ever seen. My aunt got one of them kind of asses, when you get up off the bed, you got to get up easy. Because if she jump up too quick, she'll snatch the whole comforter up. I remember one time as a kid, we was in the kitchen, my aunt was cooking. I turned around, my aunt had the pillow sham in her ass. But it's not ass, big ass they obsessed with. Oh no. They obsessed with the Nicki Minaj ass. That's that big ass with the small waist ratio. Have y'all seen the ass on Nicki Minaj? Like, I've never seen ass so strong in my life. Like, I didn't think ass was supposed to be so aggressive. Like, I thought ass was supposed to be fluffy, like, you know, like pillows and shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nicki got bitches open with that. Oh, my God, all around the country. Nicki got bitches so open with having a big ass. Bitches don't even want to take pictures frontwards no more. Everybody want their ass in the pictures, shit. I swear to God, I know a bitch right now in Cleveland that's like this on her driver's license.
Young.
Yo,
you saw that?
What's up with that?
Some more fat as a mug.
Yes, sir. She got a lot going on back there.
She always, and she cute too.
Yeah. I wonder, the older you get, do your ass get old like looking, or does it stay the same?
For my wife, it
good.
now.
Not the plug for the wifey.
Hey, listen, we might have to take personal classes with Sean. You better keep it the way it was when I said I do. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can say psych in a minute. You heard me? No, let's not be that.
Yeah, you gonna have her down there doing the crunches and leg lifts and everything else,
and all that at the same time, because it's not your beauty, it's your
booty.
Hey, I tell y'all what, every week we're gonna come with some. We got the beautiful Connie here, and Connie, you know what? She's the flyest fly on the wall. She's the female that has the ability to come into the innermost man cave, hear our thoughts and know things. So she got some questions that every week she's gonna come and she's gonna ask us. So Connie, we gonna kick it to Connie, fly on the walls. Question, what you got over there, Connie?
So my question is, why do pretty girls get cheated on too? That was the question that is posed to me.
Why do pretty women get cheated on too?
Now, I am not the authority on pretty. And I say that because pretty comes a dime a dozen.
Okay.
And I think that's the answer to the question. Pretty comes a dime a dozen. Just like roses, you can buy a dozen of roses for $10.99.
Right.
You can buy another dozen from roses, and they're each individually just as pretty as the next one.
Okay.
So being cheated on the monopoly of being cheated on has nothing to do with how you look. It's really what you can bring and what's unique about you. You know what I mean? If you have something unique about you, then I'm not saying you're not going to be cheated on, but at least the man will take pause because they'll value you for what you have internally. Okay. If it was just about being pretty, then again, they come a dime a dozen. Trina Boo up the street is just as pretty as me.
I cheat on her too.
And she give good head. And then Daisy down around the corner, she's just as gorgeous and even more gorgeous. And she gives good head. And she does a mean flip. So what's the So basically, being pretty is just being an option. Yeah. So if you're not offering more than that, then you're going to experience just like the next person. It really is not about face value.
Hey, listen, I want to say I'm about to get crazy, and the only reason why I'm about to get crazy is because this session is brought to us by Sugar Ray's. Sugar Ray's got the greatest lollipop.
And make sure you get it back.
Game, you know what I mean? I don't want that.
Make sure you put it back.
I can't mess with that right now.
Sugar Ray's does their thing. So listen, I'm going to tell y'all, because I'm a connoisseur of cheating, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, listen, I'm the world's greatest
Not that
cheater.
you do it, though.
No, listen, this is the first relationship I've been in that I've never cheated. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it was an open relationship the whole time I was in it. We had an open relationship. Okay. You do you, I'm going to do me. Just tell me before you do it. It took me a little while to get that tell me before you do it part, but I got it. Right, and then when I got all freedom, I decided that I wanted to be monogamous. So let me tell you the truth. The truth is this. You got to bring more to the table than just what you physically look like and what your body's like. Because honestly, there's a lot of freaks out there that's beautiful, that's bringing it to the table. That's right. You got to be able to connect with me on some type of level and bring something to the table that's worthwhile of me saying, you know what, she's beautiful, I want to go there, but because I care about you more and I don't want to hurt you, I'm going to go ahead and say peace unless you want to do that with me.
That's right.
Hey,
I agree.
Join me. You know hey, my wife is a savage. She probably say, yeah, bring that little thing over here and let's have some fun. Now, if your wife ain't like that, it is what you chose. So it is what it is. But I'm going to say, look, you got to be able to have a partner that you rock with, that you cool with, and that you can respect.
And the key word is partner.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, partner, tag team.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, Russell's going to bust her.
Hey,
I'm just playing.
But
unless you going to do it.
Yeah,
go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
I think that with that said, a lot of people start things in the beginning of their relationships, and they don't continue that thing forward. A lot of things start to die down and fall off. You know, she used to do this. She used to do that.
Right.
And that causes a lot of men to cheat also. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm not saying we're talking about the women in this particular situation. We're not talking about the men yet. We'll talk about y'all. We'll talk about us also.
Man, we
maybe
selfish.
just a little bit.
Selfish.
Yeah, we can be selfish.
And I don't really think, I think it's a character flaw too. It's not even about that sometimes. Y'all just some assholes sometimes. Y'all just some dog ass cheating assholes. So don't try to label it one way or the other. Yeah. I was told that, some women, they are the best. They cook. They bring it in the bedroom. I'm just awesome. They just wanted MP. They just wanted MP. It was just that simple. We know what MP is, right? We know what that stands for?
I don't.
Come on.
New pussy. They just wanted.
Hey,
that's it. That was the explanation. That was it. It was just that simple.
That's how I go. Right.
That's just that simple.
Hey, listen. That's what happened.
It's going to happen, I guess. I've learned to check that. I don't. If I'm in a committed relationship, me personally, I'm cool with that. Yeah, you call me the nice guy. I'm the nice guy.
Listen,
I'm good.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nah. Because at the end of the day, you don't have a woman that's crying or a woman that's saying, why you do me like this.
Or you don't have.
So if you honest, that's a good thing.
You don't have stabbed tires and busted windows.
Yeah, this is true. I love my car. I have a conscience, man. I have a conscience. Yeah. And the one thing about it, I believe that women can do it better. So I don't want to be that dude where my lady finds out that I've cheated on her, and then she's like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. I got you. And then she go out there and she get her thing on, and then I find out my little pride is hurt. So I don't want to be that dude.
I tell you what, ladies, every week we're gonna hear from y'all. We're gonna have Y'all have an opportunity to ask Connie something or talk about something, and we're gonna talk about it honestly. You know what I mean? Hey, why we cheat? Because I just do. It is what it is.
Hey, that's just the way it is.
Sometimes that's just the answer.
But I tell you what I want to do. We're talking about asses today, so
yes,
I want to play a game called Hit or Miss, and I need you to get in this, Connie. You are now a creep, so welcome to the creep squad. You are now a creep.
I gotta figure out another title.
Creep. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures, and I want to tell me, is this an ass that y'all like, meaning that you would hit it, or if you don't like it, we're gonna miss it, all right? It's just that simple, all right?
All right.
Jacob, put up the first ass for us.
That's a little skinny.
That's a miss for me. That's a miss for me.
No. I don't think it's necessarily a miss for me. It will get got, but I don't think that.
I still hit the jump.
That's a miss
I
for me,
just
man.
think that.
That's a miss for me.
I just want to pull that little thong up out of those little things.
That's a thong.
That's a thong.
I thought it was just a wrong.
If you could see the thong, that ass is wrong. It's the ass.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's
Okay.
a miss thing. Poor thing.
Next one.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Yes.
If that was my preference, I can see that one.
I believe right there is a perfect ass. You see the way it's just.
And it's natural because you can tell by her thighs. Her thighs are in perfect symmetry.
That's a nice ass right there.
You could just look. You could just take your fingers and just go. Bloop.
That's not your beauty.
Look, just right on crease. Just right in the crease. Bloop.
That's amazing. Right? That's a hit for me.
Yes, sir.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Oh no!
Listen,
is that Amber Rose? Is that Amber Rose?
I don't know who that is.
No, I hope not. That looks awful. That looks awful.
Okay, so that looked like that joint.
And it don't even close. Like look at it. It doesn't even close. You can't
look like a
close
tumor.
It doesn't look proportioned.
Yeah, it
to
do
me.
look like
cancer.
Yeah.
But I would have fun with that. You know what I'm saying? I would hit.
Still be a hit. Still be a hit.
Maybe you don't think you wouldn't be scared that something might bust on you or something?
Scared?
Hey.
No.
Hey. Look, it just.
I'm hitting.
Oh, you know what?
I'm hitting.
It does look like pop.
I'm hitting. Let's go to the next one. I'm hitting.
Hell no.
Hey, have you ever had like just the air suck out the room? Like that's the type of ass that once she gets naked.
If you like that, then you might be a pedophile. I might need to check your.
No, she grown.
You look like a little girl.
Jacob, what you think about that?
She got a little girl booty.
Jacob, what you think about that one right
I had access to the photos beforehand. This was a no for me.
Jacob said that's a miss.
Right.
That's
right.
That
wouldn't turn me on.
Oh man! All right, let's go to the next one. What we got here?
Yes.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
That's Brazil right
that
there.
Is natural.
You know what type? Hey, you know what they call that type of ass?
In that shit.
Some asses got names. That's what they call a teardrop.
I see that.
Cry.
Yeah.
You see the shape in that?
Yeah.
That's an onion.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
That's nice. Do we got any more, Jacob? Or that's it? We got one more? All right, how about this one?
I want too much.
Smoke, what you say?
Don't want too much.
Got it.
A little bit of too much is never good.
Move that joint over.
Smoke says she is doing too much. But I'm going to tell you what, when you're doing too much like that, sometimes it could be a health hazard. So we're going to go to this quick commercial. I want y'all to hear from K. Michelle. That's a woman that was a celebrity. Some of y'all out here following these celebrities, getting y'all butts done because that's what the norm is. There's a bad side to that. So, Jacob, if you go ahead and kick that commercial, Gentleman Sweep Show. Hey, it's your booty.
Teeth, I did butt, I did hips, and now I'm to the point where I've been getting tired of it for years, trying to kind of lipo. Now it's to the point where it's affecting my health. And we're thinking that the aching and everything that made me go and, get checked for lupus is due because my butt is so big and my legs are not holding it. Wow. So real. People don't talk about that though. They just want you to be like, that's not it. Like I've literally gone to doctors who don't want to touch it. I've gone to I found a doctor now, Dr. Gavami, that's going to do it for me. And, he said, I see this all the time.
Hello, how you guys doing? It's me, Kimberly. No makeup, no lash. Kimberly. No more K. Michelle. K. Michelle, peace. I'm going back to me. Going back to who I am. All right? Kimberly, 2018. Remember, I'm not answering to K. Michelle.
Yeah, wow.
Kay was looking all right.
Yeah, she was looking real good.
Her natural self, she's pretty.
It was funny because I always thought when she went and got her surgery, I think that's when she had her talk show out, right? Didn't she do that on? She did that publicly, I believe, right? Yeah. So now she's doing that thing publicly when she's taking that out. Okay. I mean, I admire her for that. You know what I'm saying? That's something tough to do, man.
Hey, listen, we know that being beautiful is not really easy. You know what I mean?
Right,
Women
right.
go through a lot.
It's not easy
to
man.
look the way they want to look. You know, some of them are taking the route that they're going surgery, and some of them want to have questions about, you know, what are some things that they can do as far as working out and changing that lifestyle. So I got my man Sean Graham. Sean is on the phone. He's a personal trainer. Sean is the celebrity trainers. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because we all are celebrities. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm tired already.
Hey, Sean, how you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good. Thanks for having me on the show, bro.
What's happening, Sean?
Hey, Sean, for all them women out there that want to keep it right and keep it tight, especially want to make sure they working out and losing stomach but keeping asses, man, what are some things that you could tell them, Sean?
Well, first of all, I want to make sure that y'all working out for the right reasons. Make sure you're working out for yourself, for your family, for your health goals and different things along those lines. Make sure you're not working out for no man or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Great point.
Sean, I want to ask you a question. So, is there a way where women could actually, and this, pardon my ignorance, I'm not a fitness expert and I'm not a surgeon.
That's why Sean is here.
Yes, that's it. You're the expert. So, listen, is there a way that women can increase the size of their butts and their breasts and everything by doing exercises?
Oh yeah, most definitely. There's tons of workouts for most specific, like things like butt. Lifting your chest, different things like that you can work out naturally.
Hey, can you say that again? Connie is right.
Connie taking notes.
She's doing it for her though, Sean. She's doing it for her.
Doing it for me.
So you were saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so leg. What type of exercises are we talking about?
I mean, definitely squats. We know squats are definitely a great exercise. Get your butt the way you want it to get. But there's definitely a lot of material, definitely a lot of exercises out there to work out those target areas.
Okay.
All
right.
Hey, Sean, I really want to talk to you because I know a lot of times when women come and women start working out, I love the fact that you said for the right reasons. So one thing that I see that when women are talking about working out, they're talking about targeting specific areas, like how could I lose weight in my stomach area but not lose my hips and ass and things like that. Do you, when you work out with people, do you figure out what their target goals are and train them based upon that? Or do you have to know their body type and food and all that different stuff? How do you approach it?
Well, I approach it from firstly, I approach it from the mental.
Okay.
Which is first, we got to make sure that like you're working out for the right reason, like we talked about first, and then we target those specific goals. Like that question that you asked me, I get that a lot. Like I want to keep my hips, I want to keep this and this, but I want to work out this certain area and get this area that way.
Okay.
And that's something that we can definitely do. We target certain areas, like specifically like a stomach area or wings or different things. Definitely natural ways that we can work that out. I will always say use surgery as a last resort.
Okay. So when you saying use surgery as a last resort, how do you feel about surgery in general? I mean, do you see the dangers involved? Do you sometimes have to tell people about, what some things they should look out for? How do you view it?
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I also say that if you need to get the surgery, definitely do that for health reasons. But definitely, I say there's natural ways, there's healthy ways to reach your target goals.
Okay. Now, how much does eating play a part of that?
I say eating is about 70% of it.
Wow.
If you can develop a good eating habit, good healthy eating habit, you can lose weight, you can keep the weight off. You can also start to develop good healthy habits for your family.
Okay.
Hey, look, Sean, I have a question for you. So listen, I've seen some women, man. You see women who compete in these competitions and everything. Is it natural for a woman to be as muscular as some of these women are that compete in these competitions? Is it, or is the fitness aspect for women more of a natural thing? Because it seemed like a lot of testosterone running through some of these bodybuilders, though. Hey, look. Hey, listen. Hey, look. The way some of them are built, yeah.
Right.
Hey, Sean, can you please put that foolishness, the bed, man?
It looks like it.
Hey, look. They strong, man.
That's a very controversial question.
Huh?
That's a very controversial question right there.
Hey,
I mean, I say to each his own. Like, if you want to work out and be a very muscular person, there's nothing wrong.
I'll smash
everybody looks good, and you know what I mean. Everybody got feels about how they look, and if somebody loves everybody.
Yeah,
you are absolutely right. Hey,
You're
Sean,
right yourself.
Hey, Sean, we about to get you out of here, but before we do, man, I want you to take a couple seconds, man, 15, 20 seconds, and tell people about how important it is, man, to work out, and definitely give them some of your information so they can get in contact with you, Sean. Go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely want to encourage everybody to work out every day. Definitely to make sure that your past don't equal your future. Your failures are nothing more than stepping stones toward your success. You can check me out on Facebook, Sean Trainer Graham, on IG, Black_Superman609. Live fast. And thanks a lot, bro, for having me on your show.
I appreciate this. And I want to throw these things to the ladies. When y'all jump on his IG and y'all jump on his Facebook and y'all see he's cut up like God knows what, don't be trying to fake to get in this man's class and work out with this man to holler at him. Just shoot your shot in the DM and get at him. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Sean, I appreciate all you're doing, man, for keeping people fit and sexy out there. Thank you, my dude.
Salute, bro.
Absolutely.
All right, Sean.
Hey, I tell you what.
That was good.
I'll smash a muscular lady.
You smash a muscular
man. She said she'll hawk smash. I'll get
you know what? Come out.
Yo, I've seen a couple of them before, man. I used to work with one, man. When she was pointing to something, right? She told me it's over there, right? And when she said it's over there, her bicep, when she pointed past me like this is over there, all I could do was look at her bicep. That joint was like this, dog.
Right.
Her
Do you
bicep,
find that
that joint
attractive,
was
though?
ripped.
Do you find that attractive? No.
Nah, man.
I find challenges attractive.
Huh?
I find challenges.
You take that as a challenge?
That's a challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I find that attractive. No, first of all, no woman is going to demasculate me to be picking me up or anything like that. like it's a lot different with a dick in you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
It's a lot.
It don't matter. It don't matter how muscular you are.
Important muscle.
It's a lot different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a lot different.
You're a bad man.
But I tell you what you are.
What's that?
You are Marcus Darling.
Oh,
It's time to go ahead and go on to that. I got a different one for you. Are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
And y'all already know it's time for Marcus Darling. And Marcus and Connie is really the only people
they got some sense.
That's got some sense, are even capable for giving any type of information on this show. But I got a good one for y'all today.
Okay.
Smoke, you might have to chime in on this one because this one is crazy. Are y'all ready?
And I haven't heard it yet.
You've never heard
none
it.
of us have heard
Off
it.
the cuff. Off the cuff.
Right off the dome.
It's this. Dear Marcus Darling,
Yes.
I am a 27-year-old serial dater.
Okay.
Who in the past has always been the type to look at the bad things to walk away from a relationship over the positive things to stay. I've been trying to change things recently, seeing that all of my friends are getting involved in serious relationships and me always being the odd man out when it's couples night out. I recently met this lady. She's a little tenderoni, and I'm really feeling her. She checks all of the boxes that I am interested in, and I actually get excited at the thought of seeing her. Well, it's always a well. ...
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago, Shorty came to my crib to hang out on some old fire stick and chill type of outing.
Right.
I ordered some Thai food, and about 15 minutes later, after we was eating, things got a little bit weird between us. She asked if she could use my restroom, and of course, I said sure.
Okay.
Well, she went to war in my bathroom, and when she was done, it was really messed up in there.
Wow.
I couldn't make this up even if I wanted to when I tell you that she broke my toilet, and I spent the rest of the night trying to fix it and clean up after her. As you can imagine, that night ended pretty early, and I haven't seen her since. Marcus, am I wrong for counseling Slim over something so petty as rocking my bathroom, or are my actions justifiable? Signed, my girlfriend did a number 2. Hey, I like that ending on that.
Right. Hey, look. Oh, okay. So he was feeling her, came to the house.
Yes.
And then I guess she got the bubble guts or something.
That Thai food didn't do it right.
Yeah. So she went in and literally destroyed the bathroom.
Blew up the bathroom.
So evidently, it sounds like after she got finished, I guess, tightening up herself, she walked out the joint and left the bathroom as it stood. So there was evidence that she went up there and blew that joint up.
She broke it.
She got to go. Yeah.
I agree.
I can't.
Especially now, I don't know if I heard that, but was this a first date or he had been kicking it with her a couple of times?
Kicking it, you know what I mean?
Slim. See, my thought, because the first date, he said first time that they came over to the house.
He said that this 2 weeks later he invited her to the house. It didn't say it was the first time.
Okay.
It just said this might have been the first time she had to use the bathroom.
See, I'm thinking about that like this. Okay. If she would be comfortable enough to leave that joint like that, because if I went to a lady's house, and this happened before, the guts acted up, I couldn't hold it, got to go, gotta go, right?
Okay.
I made sure that joint was nice and spotless and cleaned and smelled good and everything else. Light a match, do something.
If it was available,
that's old school right there.
Old school.
Yeah.
That match kills the smell real quick.
Light a match
So if
and
your
blow it
bathroom
out.
smell like matches, they been shit.
You already know. You already know.
Light a match and blow it out real quick.
I get $10 if you got a match right now.
I don't have a match. No.
I do.
I know you do smoking smoke.
But listen, my thought is, if she's bold enough to leave that joint looking like that on the first time that she's over at his house, just imagine when she get comfortable and how she gonna leave that joint. Yeah. I'm sorry, Slim.
I wouldn't even have been comfortable with even doing that in his bathroom, and maybe that's just me, but I would have said, listen, I'm not feeling well, I gotta go. Because I wouldn't have been comfortable in doing it. I would have just been embarrassed anyway, because there's no way you could have masked that, especially if she's left such a mess the way that she did. That means she was in there unloading.
Suffering.
She was unloading. So,
Smoke, how you feel about that?
I can't have your shitty problems. I just can't do it.
Right.
Only me. You
just call it shitty.
Yeah. How you feel about that?
I'm in love.
Huh?
I'm in love.
You're different.
What?
I'm in love. But listen to this.
Jay Wild.
Listen to this. Man. You a woman.
I am.
You're a woman.
I am.
How long does it take for a woman to get comfortable in a situation where you can even fart in front of a man?
I still am not comfortable.
Boom! So if she was comfortable enough to go in my bathroom and rock the bathroom, to me that's a good sign.
Yo,
that's saying that she's comfortable.
She ain't had no other choice.
What you mean?
She was gonna blow up anyway.
Right.
I would have left.
Huh?
I wouldn't have did it. Not on the first day. Maybe if I had been over there several times.
You'd have been squeezing your cheeks walking out there.
You would have left. Stomach hurting and all. You would have left.
I would have left.
She would have doo-dooed on herself.
Yeah, you would have messed your whole self up.
I didn't say that.
Let me tell you
like that.
I don't feel well. I don't feel well.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Do not ruin a perfect relationship because the person you are dating does not know the perfect doo-doo to toilet paper ratio. I'm imagining in this situation, she didn't know how to wipe her ass properly. She was using too much toilet paper while she was wiping her ass. So let me talk to y'all about the proper way to wipe your ass before we talk about etiquette. Ass etiquette.
Okay.
When you are going over somebody's house, you need to take that thing around twice. 1, 2 on your hand.
You need two ply too. Two ply, not one ply.
Two ply.
That's right.
Well, she can't control what type of ply you got.
That's true.
If you got a nigga that got 1 ply, you need to cut it already. If you don't spend that extra 48 cents to get the other ply, it's already
That's
over.
a red flag right there. Red
You need
flag.
3 ply.
But listen, her problem was when she was wiping one time, she was putting it in the toilet. You gotta fold that joint in half, and you gotta wipe it again for the same joint backside. That's the problem. The problem wasn't the fact that she doo-doo in your house. It's fixable. You got a perfect tenderoni who's comfortable about you. The only thing you need to do is educate her on how to wipe her ass, Slim, and you got something perfect right there.
Well, they have the flushable wipes there now too. So I suggest since you're into that, provide that for your home, your home girl when she comes over, and you can do your homemade one. I have done homemade ones. I don't like walking out feeling like, even though I think I've cleaned myself good, but feeling shitty. I will wipe some paper towel or wet the paper towel or tissue, and I will
wash,
clean it up, and
gotta wash
move it on
hands.
up. Yeah.
Gotta wash the butthole.
I'm gonna tell you where my conversation would have been with her after we wiped. Is the fact that after you doo-doo, and it's murder like that, you need to take a shower.
Yes.
So
you gotta wash the whole butt.
That would have been my main issue with it. Is, but we need to sit down and we need to talk. I don't care what you did to the bathroom.
The hole in the butt.
Because it's natural.
It is natural.
You're talking about holding the butt. Look, we gotta go back.
Gotta wash it all, dog.
Marcus, let me ask you a question.
You gotta wash it all.
The whole world's looking, Marcus. Let me ask you a question. Wiggy.
Yes.
Marcus.
Yes.
Do you eat ass?
Yes.
Marcus. Do you have a rule to eating ass?
Huh?
Do you have a rule to eating ass?
Oh, what
Yeah,
do you do?
fresh out the shower.
That's the only rule.
Yeah.
Fresh out the shower.
Fresh out, and I gotta be
Fresh out the shower.
I gotta be in the shower with you.
Yes.
There you go. I gotta be in the shower with you to watch the proper way you wipe your ass.
You gotta raise that. You gotta raise the cheek up. You
listen.
gotta separate that joint.
No, I can't do it.
That's a different kind.
I can't do it.
That's the chitlin.
You gotta wash your ass right.
Gotta wash.
Get in there.
Gotta wash.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Connie, you lick ass?
I
Hey,
not
why
look
would
at
we
it.
be faking?
She
Why would we
was.
be faking?
Come on,
Why
Connie.
would we be faking? What?
You don't raise them balls
Connie.
up, flip,
Connie
throw
is
them legs.
God, no!
I think she
I'll
do.
put my finger in it though.
Oh hell nah.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Let me see the finger. Let me
What's
see.
the difference? Your tongue or your finger? Like,
Nope.
Let me see.
Nope.
yeah, then I'll let you.
Nah, Slim.
Let me smell your finger.
You smell it.
Hey, remember when you was young? Remember you was young? You like, I just finger popped the girl.
Right.
Let me smell it. That was instant justification.
You like with one or two?
I wanted to.
You be walking around with your hands out, making sure that you can show your homeboy.
Don't wash your
finger pop
hands.
this joint. But yeah, Slim. Nah, you stick your finger in this ass, you ain't getting it
You
back.
love it.
You ain't getting it back,
Y'all
Joe.
love it.
I'm
I ain't that type.
I'm breaking that hand up.
Nope.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you.
Just think about dudes that like that.
Hey, listen.
They on that other
I'm
side.
gonna tell you
Trying
my
to tell
fear.
you.
I'm gonna tell you my fear. This is my fear. This is my fear. This is my fear. This is why I will never let an ass go up my finger go up my ass. This is the only fear.
What's that?
Now you know that's where a man's G-spot
Yes,
is.
that's what I heard.
If you if you stick your finger up your man's ass and you massage his colon, he's gonna have the best orgasm.
That's what I heard.
That's my problem.
Yeah,
my problem is
you might like it.
too much.
But that's the thing. That's why you don't want to do it. But I'm
There's
trying
no
to tell you,
coming
you
back
like
from that.
it. You like it secretly. You like it secretly.
Can you
just
come
don't
back?
want to admit it.
Can you come back?
He like it, Connie. I think Jay like
You
it.
might listen. I like my ass lick,
Yes,
but you're
that's
not gonna
it.
stick nothing up
No,
there.
sir.
Because
No.
if I like it
No.
too much,
Yeah.
there's no stopping. We're gonna have to see how far we can take this.
You're gonna roll over and put your ass in
Then
there.
that's not going to satisfy you. After a while, your finger
When you
get
can,
immune
when
to
you
it.
start saying,
It's something
when
else.
you
Face
start
down,
saying-
ass
when you
up.
start saying, baby, how many you got in there? There's a problem. Hey, look, before we get canceled, before our show get canceled, we got like 2 or 3 minutes.
shit.
Let me ask you a
can't.
question, Mark.
What?
What does ass mean to you, Mark?
Hey, man.
Besides
Listen,
licking it.
listen. Okay, what women's ass means
Yeah.
to me.
Right.
Clarify. You gotta
Clarify that shit.
Women's ass.
Clarify.
Let me show your finger again.
Yes, sir. It means. And listen, it's comforting.
Yeah.
It's comforting. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel good.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? I just want to touch it and love it and squeeze it and feel it. That's all.
Flip
you
it
know
and
what
rub
I
it
mean?
down.
You know, rub that thing, slap it up, flip it, and rub it down.
You gotta do what you
You know
gotta
what
do.
I mean? Listen, I love our women. Yeah, I love the voluptuousness. I love the small waist. I love the heart shape. I love the little crease in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it means a lot to me.
Connie, I'm gonna let you have the last word because I'm about to say something that's trill, and it's gonna break a whole lot of people's hearts.
Oh,
it's
Lord.
really gonna break a whole lot of people's hearts. You know what I'm saying? Women that got fat asses, they can't take dick. They can't. So the problem is skinny women.
Yeah. Now that
they can take dick
That's
all
it.
day
All
long.
day.
So I want to tell y'all, if y'all got a girl out there with a fat ass, y'all might have to train her because she might be trying to, push you back a little bit.
This is
my
true.
knowledge. Women with fat asses cannot take dick. You understand
Yes.
what I'm saying? I take a skinny woman all day with like a little, slim fat or whatever it is. She'll let you go ham all day. Those thick youngins, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all might not have no problems. Y'all might not be packing. You understand what I'm saying? That might be the issue. But when you bring in that my anaconda don't want none unless you... So what I'm going to say is this. All y'all women out there with fat asses, y'all need to write into the Gentleman's Sweep Show. Y'all need to hit us on Facebook. If y'all can take dick, let me know. Show me. You understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me.
We want to know.
Show me. You understand what I'm saying? I take videos if y'all want to meet Smoke somewhere. Smoke, I live vicariously through Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Got his LLC.
Smoke gonna come back with the notes.
LLC stands for long licking and cock.
Long licking
cock. Man, you the only reasonable one up here. How you want to close this? What you think about?
Well, I just was thinking about what you just said, and I disagree with that. If you know how to pot them, then you can get up in there. It's all in the method.
Yes.
Method, man. You can work with a big ass. There's ways up and around it and down it. So yeah.
Okay.
So big ass women, don't disregard that.
Start taking dick.
Hey man. Yeah.
And wash your ass before you get out.
Wash that ass.
Impotent.
You gotta wash
impotent.
Hey, listen, I just want to tell y'all we got some exciting things this month, Mark.
Next week,
tell them, Mark.
Hey, look, next week we got an awesome show coming up. We got one of the hottest promoters in the D.C. metro area. Holding it down, man. He's coming to our show. My man D. Scott's coming to talk about what it is he does. Boom. He's talking about all the events that he got coming
have some
up.
Artists in the
you know
building.
what I'm saying? We got some artists coming up, some poets coming up.
Hey,
and listen, we are going out on, we putting everything together every day. We're meeting up, we're taking things to a different level. So the Gentleman's Sweep Show is taking things to a different level. I want y'all to go on this journey with us.
Hey, we might have a big girl up here to say if she can take dick.
Hey,
we'll put a silhouette screen and have Smoke in the back like this.
Hey, listen, So look, we're doing some great things.
For radio. Hey, listen, I had the most fun in the world with y'all clowns today.
Hey,
I'm up here crying and everything. Listen, Creep Scar go hard, man. Listen, Fun Radio is back.
Yes.
Salute to everyone. We see y'all next week. What time?
Hey, 9 o'clock next week,
WLVS
Monday,
Radio.
baby.
9 o'clock.
The Gentleman's Sweep Show.
Most definitely. Peace out.
The Gentleman's Sweep Show, where nothing gets swept under the rug. Fun Radio Monday. You are in the mix with DJ Smoke on the Gentleman's Sweep Show.